We talked about reliable engines, we talked about the worst engines, and then also about great performance engines. However, there still will be some specimens left and worth a note. Often they are not superior than anything comparable to them, but there is some uniqueness in them which should be more recognizable and hopefully respected. Opel C25XE. This unit is often referred as the General Motors one, but it was actually designed by Europeans mainly for Opel models. Although it provided pretty standard power figures and got under the hood of a Cadillac, Saab, Saturn and Holden as well, the V-angle was pretty special. The 54-degree angle was said to be for packaging reasons, although there is no word about the firing. The Calibra DTM used this engine too. Volkswagen D24. The D24 is one of the best straight sixes a man can get from Germany. This NA diesel is of a basic design with a single overhead cam, bucket tappets and very high compression ratio as all such diesels have, even though it was meant as a duty engine for commercial vehicles. Volvo accommodated for their 200, 700 and 900 model series. Those well cared are known to clock 1 million kilometers. Some turbochargers were made later too. BMW N54. The N54, often nicknamed as the German JZ, has a special place in the tuning scene. It has either 306 or 340 horsepower from the factory, but it is capable of 400 horsepower just by snapping your fingers with no lifespan issues. Camshafts are of a heavy steel, crank and conrods are forged with cast iron pistons and cylinder liners. With an upgraded turbo system and other bits and pieces, you are looking at a 650 to 700 horsepower capable bone stock long block. Skoda 1.2 HTP. You in America may have no clue about this engine, but here in Europe it is a legend. The full meaning of the HTP, high torque power, sounds funny looking at its specs. The first model years were not much to be praised for, but as time went by, the HTP became relatively very reliable with high fuel efficiency. It is a very popular engine in the Skoda Fabia, Volkswagen Polo or Seat Ibiza, and there is a tens of different funny meanings of the HTP acronym made by people from Slovakia and Czechia due to its sluggishness. Audi 5.2 V10. This powerhouse used in the S6, C6 and S8 D3 was sourced from Lamborghini's 5-liter. For purposes of a big and luxury limousines, the engine was enlarged in bore to create this 5.2-liter displacement with non-split crank pins featuring uneven firing. Besides, the engine output dropped a lot to ensure high reliability and stronger torque band. Although it is technologically a complex and pricey engine to care about, Audi deserves an applause for making it happen. Opel C20XE. Opel receives only a little of recognition and respect from automotive fans around the world in my opinion, but true Opel guys can be proud of many engines. The 20XE is one of the examples, introduced in 1987 with an admirable efficiency of 37%. A year later the C20XE was created with a cat and oxygen sensor reaching low HP figure, but being very popular in motorsport even today. BMW N62. Succeeding the M62, the N62 was a much more advanced and complicated engine with a variable valve timing, lift and even intake length. There was no forced induction, therefore it has no issues as its successor, the N63. Although as a typical BMW engine, it has some flaws and things go wrong from time to time, it is said to be reliable and as one of the last Bavarian atmospheric V8s, also enjoyable to drive. Have you chosen one? Or would you add one or two on the list? If so, I would like to hear about them, so don't forget to type them down in the comment section. Cheers!